Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to write marketing emails using AI agent. So I'm an owner of an online clothing store and I have to write all the marketing emails by myself, like for the promotion, product or updates, and I have to write all the emails for myself, and that is too manually, which is very time consuming and hectic. So for this process, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. How this AI agent works is that as soon as I'm going to enter all the email details, like what is the category, what is the type, with the product details and the description in my Google Sheets, I add the details in my Google Sheets. Automatically, with the help of the details and AI agent, is going to generate the email. And as the AI agent is going to generate the email with the subject, automatically that email and the subject is been updated in my Google Sheets again, so that I can create a systematic record of each and everything. Now if you want to learn how you can create this AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen.
In this video, we're going to understand how to write marketing emails using AI agent. So as an owner of an online clothing store, I need to set targeted marketing email based on different campaign types such as product based, updates, promotions and discount offers. I use Google Sheets to maintain a record of various email types including product announcement, promotionals, campaigns and special discounts. I use an AI agent to generate personalized and engaging email content for each category based on customer data and market trends. I use Google Sheets to again store the AI generated email and this subject, as you can see right over here. By creating this AI agent, I ensure my marketing emails are well structured, relevant, and ready to send without manual efforts. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect/INR/. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on the top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the name of the workflow and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give over here as AI agent to write marketing emails. Okay, so this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder, from the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders in my Pabbly Connect account. And from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of AI agent to write marketing emails, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I'm creating a record of the emails that I want to generate. Okay. I'm creating the email ID, email type, this is the target audience, product category, product name and the description of the email. Now, using these details, the AI agent is going to generate the subject in the email that I want, the email template that I want, okay? So over here you can see I have this email ID, this is the email type. I have multiple email types, that is going to be product promotion, promotional, discount, seasonal sale, welcome email, new collection, okay? This is the email type. Over here, next is target audience, whether it's for all subscribers, new customers, or the VIP customers. Next is product categories. Let's suppose the email type is going to be selected as product promotion. Automatically, this product category is going to appear. That is going to be none. If it's not a product promotion, I'm going to select as none. But if I've selected product promotion, automatically there are multiple types: new arrivals, best sellers, trending styles, winter collection, summer collection. Okay, these are the product categories. Next is the product name. Over here, I'm going to enter the product name. If I'm going to select the product promotion, automatically over here, I'm going to select the product category and the name of the product. Okay. So after that, now over here, if I want to specify some details, like if it's a promotional email, if I want to specify any offers, discounts, I can add all of that over here in the description. If it's for product, I can add the description of the product right over here, so that AI agent can analyze it and create the email according to the requirement. Okay. So that is why I've maintained this spreadsheet right over here with all these details. Okay. And using all these details, the AI agent is going to analyze and generate an email according to our field requirements. Okay. So now we're going to connect this spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect. In order to connect, go back to your workflow and for the trigger event, select it as new or updated spreadsheet row. To build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Using this unique webhook URL, we're going to build the connection by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, open the spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet. Now let us connect to Pabbly Connect. Go over here to extensions from this panel. Click on add-ons and go to get add-ons option right here. This dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar what you have to do is you have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay. As you're going to select Pabbly Connect webhooks over here, it is going to appear in front of you and you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks. So I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please do install it so that with the help of it, you can build the connection between Pabbly Connect and the spreadsheet. Okay. As you're going to install, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go back to extensions and after installing, you can see an option in the name of Pabbly Connect webhooks. After that, go to this initial setup under Pabbly Connect webhooks right over here. This dialog box of initial setup is going to appear in front of you then. And over here it is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the webhook URL field, paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Okay. And next over here it is asking for the trigger column. Trigger column over here it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column F because as soon as I'm going to add the description of the email, automatically the entire row's data should be forwarded to this webhook URL. So for the trigger column over here, I'm going to write it as column F. And then I'm going to click on the submit button right here. As I've done that, it says setup configured successfully. Now go back. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now are very important, so please do not forget to follow them. Go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, select the send on event option right here. It is very important to click on this feature as whenever you're going to add a new details in the spreadsheet right over here, automatically the spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is very important to click on the send on event button right here. And as I've done that, you can see a tick mark is in front of it. That means now this feature is successfully working. Okay. So as now the setup between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully done, if I'm going to scroll down to this workflow, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the dummy details in this spreadsheet right over here. And after doing that, I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the dummy details over here or not. Okay. So now we're going to fill in all the dummy details. For the email ID, I'm going to write it as 2. For the email type, I'm going to select as product promotion. For the target audience, I'm going to select as all subscribers. It is asking for the product category. I'm going to select the product category as new arrival. Okay. It is asking for the product name. So for the product name over here, I'm going to write it as printed maxi dress. Okay, you can see this is the product name. And now I have to add the description over here of this product. So for the description, I'm going to write it as printed maxi dress. You can see this is a description of this product right here. As I've added all the required details over here in the spreadsheet, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. And yes, you can see over here, Pabbly Connect has captured the response right here. Target audience is all subscribers. This is the name of the spreadsheet. You can see right over here, email templates. If I'm going to further scroll down, you can see product name is printed maxi dress, product category, new arrival, product type, product promotion. Email ID is 2 and this is the description of the email you can see right over here, okay? So as now the response has been captured over here in our trigger, this means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. And now as we have all the details of the email that we want to generate, I'm going to select my action application as my AI agent. And for the AI agent, I'm using it as OpenAI. I'm using my AI agent as OpenAI. If you want, you can use Google Gemini or other AI platforms as your AI agent, okay? After that, for the action event, I'm going to select as ChatGPT and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection or else you can select the existing connection. After that, it is asking for the token. Using this token, we're going to build a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Now, in order to generate the token, click on this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. And as you're going to do that, you're going to land towards the API keys section of your OpenAI account. Click on this create new secret key button right here. It is asking for the key name, project and the permission. For the name, give the name, select the project and permission as all. As you're going to fill in all the required details, click on this create secret key button right here. The token is going to be then generated. Copy it from here and then you have to paste it over here in this token field, okay? I have already done that, so I'm going to select the existing connection and click on the save button right over here. After that, it is asking for me to select the AI model. With the help of this AI model, we are going to generate the content. So for the AI model, I'm going to select as GPT-4o mini. If you want, you can select the other AI models over here according to your requirement, okay? After selecting the AI model, it is asking me for the prompt. Prompt is the text with the help of which this AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. I want to generate the email templates. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to specify all the details that are required in my email templates, what kind of template should be created, and I will specify all the things that I do not require as well. With the email templates, I also want to generate the subject, so I'm going to mention that as well in the prompt right here. Specify all the details according to your requirement. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as... So this is my prompt right over here and you can see I specified everything in this prompt. Let us go through it. It says I am an owner of an online fashion store, Divine Glamour. Generate a marketing email based on the following details. The email type is the email type, targeted at target audience. The focus on email falls under the product category and this is a description of the email. If the selected category is product promotion, I've mentioned it right over here. If the selected category is product promotion, include details about the specific product, that's the product name, and highlight its key benefits and features. Otherwise, craft the email content to align with the selected email type and category, ensuring it remains relevant and engaging to the target audience. The email should start with compelling opening line that immediately captures attention, followed by a well-structured body that delivers value, whether it's product update, promotion, offer, or informative message. If the application emphasizes with unique selling points, special deals, or key insights related to the category. Maintain a friendly, engaging, and customer-focused tone while keeping the content clear and consistent and relevant to the audience. The email should be in professional format. Do not include the subject line or anything in the email. Just give the email body and the subject of the email. Do not include any signs like hashtag or double star. Do not add anything extra like JSON or this and refer to the example JSON provided to create JSON response. This is the example for the subject line and the email body. Now firstly, let me explain what is this sentence right over here. Now as you're going to enter the prompt without this sentence, this AI agent is going to give you the response in a paragraph format. I don't want that. I want JSON format. I want the subject line separated from the email body. That is why I've added this JSON statement right over here in this prompt. If you also want to copy this prompt, you can find the link of this workflow in the description. Copy that prompt from there and paste it in your workflow that you're creating, okay? So over here, this is the example of JSON that how it will be provided, okay? And with that, I've mentioned all the things that I do not require as well as I require in the email that this AI is going to generate, okay? And over here, you can see it is asking for the email type, target audience, product category, description, and the product name. Now for the data of these fields, we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how it works is that as soon as I'm going to select this email type, automatically you can see right away this was the previous step. As I'm going to click on it, this is the same response that was captured in our previous step. And we have received the email type over here. And we have to generate the email template for this email type. So I'm going to select this email type over here from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, over here it is asking for the target audience. For the target audience over here, you can see I've received the target audience. I'm going to select that. It is asking for the product category. I'm going to map the data of the product category right over here. So if I'm going to select it over here, I'm going to select the product category right here, okay? After that, it is asking for the description. For the description over here, I'm going to map the data of the description right here. This is the description, okay? And over here, it is asking for the product name. So the product name over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the data of the product name right here. So over here, there's a product name. I'm going to map the data, okay? After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right over here to generate the email and the subject line. As I've done that, we have received a response. In the response, we have received the subject line, you can see, and the email body. Subject line over here says, elevate your wardrobe with our new printed maxi dress. This is the subject line. And over here, this is the email content. You can see right over here. Let us tally some of it. Dear Fashionista, step into the new season with elegance and style. We are thrilled to introduce our latest addition to the Divine Glamour collection, the printed maxi dress. The gorgeous piece is designed to make you feel effortless, chic, no matter the occasion. Over here, you can see this is the email that is specially designed for the There's an email template that is specially designed. You can see right over here for the promotion of the product that we have selected. That was the printed maxi dress. Okay. So as you can see, the content has now been successfully generated by our AI agent. Now, as the content is generated, now how can we keep the structured format of this content right here? For that, in the same spreadsheet, you can see I've added two other columns, that is the subject line and the email body. Now I'm going to update the subject line and the email body that AI has generated over here in the spreadsheet. For that, I'm going to add another action step. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets again. And the action event over here is going to be update row, as we're going to update row with the value of the subject line and the email body. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you. On it, click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you have. After that, click on sign in with Google button right here. It is asking for me to choose an account. In which account we have created the spreadsheet. So I've created a spreadsheet in this account right over here. So I'm going to select the account from the options. After selecting the account, it is asking for the permission of the account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button. As this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on this allow button right here. And as I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Then over here, it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. For the spreadsheet over here from the drop down, I'm going to select as email templates, because this is a spreadsheet that I've created in the name of email templates. Okay. For the sheet, I'm going to select as sheet 1, because I have created a single sheet in the name of sheet 1. Okay. After that, over here it is asking for the row index. For that, I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received. Over here it is asking for the email ID, email type, target audience, product category, product name, description. I don't want to update any of these fields, so I'm going to skip the part. I want to update the subject line, so I'm going to map the data of the subject line and the email body right over here. Okay. So as we have filled in all the required details, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button right here. And as I've done that, you can see over here, if I'm going to open the spreadsheet, automatically the subject line and the email body is going to be updated in the spreadsheet right here. Okay. So as you can see that automatically the email body is successfully added over here in the spreadsheet. Now as we have done that, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check whether this AI agent is successfully working or not for you guys. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to add new data in the spreadsheet right over here. And after adding all the new data, I'm going to check whether AI agent automatically adds the subject line over here with the email as well or not. Okay. So now in order to do that, I'm going to fill in all the required details, this description right here. As you can see right over here, I've filled in all the required details. The third category is right over here. The email type is promotional for all subscribers, summer collection, none. And over here, this is the description in which mention 30 to 65% off. And this is the code summer 25 right here. And in front of you, within few seconds, you can see over here automatically the subject line, that is refresh your summer wardrobe with 30 to 65% off. And automatically the email is also drafted, that is hello Divine Grammar family, get ready to refresh your wardrobe with our exclusive summer collection promotion. The sun is shining and it's perfect time to update your style with our hottest summer looks. Okay, you can see automatically the email is also drafted right over here. Okay, so as you can see, the template of the email is automatically successfully created, and Google Sheet is also updated with the subject line and the email body. This means this AI agent that we have created with Pabbly Connect is now successfully working. So now to sum till now what we have done, the trigger is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to enter all the required details of the email that I want in the spreadsheet, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. AI agent is then going to generate the email subject and the email body using all the details that I have received in the trigger, that is OpenAI ChatGPT. As subject line and the email body is going to be generated by this action step by our AI agent, automatically it is going to be updated in my spreadsheet. Again, the subject line and the email body using this action step, that is Google Sheets update row. And in this manner, I have created this AI agent to write marketing emails for my business with Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.